Well, it's nice that now the Register of Ministers' Interests has finally been published, and there's a little reference to Koru Kids. That's the firm that Mr. Sunak's wife has got shares in, and that's part of the declarations. Now, it's all come out a little bit late, and there must still be a question mark over Akshata Murthy's dealings and whether or not these have been declared before the budget and so on. But the we're told that it's up to the Prime Minister's ethics advisor over what is and what is not declared, because it's inappropriate to get too invasive, and the Prime Minister and any minister needs a certain amount of privacy. Well, these people are elected, and they submit to a certain amount of transparent declaration, and this hasn't really happened so far, and it's nice now that something has been declared. So Sir Laurie Magnus is clearly now doing his work, and conflicts of interest should now be fully resolved. We're told that they have been, or they are in the process of being resolved, so presumably that's why the ministers' list is being declared now. It should be published every 6 months or something, and it hasn't been published for over a year, but it is published now. So just in time. So we wonder really now whether Rishi Sunak will indeed have lots of questions. Well, I'm sure he'll have lots of questions to answer, but whether or not any investigation will continue now is questionable. But it is extraordinary that here in the South, in Westminster, we have a Prime Minister, we have a Deputy Prime Minister, we have a former Prime Minister, all under suspicion. And in Scotland, we have a former First Minister, we have her husband, we have the Treasury of the SNP, all under suspicion. Two of them have been arrested. The former First Minister, of course, there is no specific allegation against her, but her connections, the question must be asked, what did she know? How did she end up leaving this pile of doggy-do for Humza Yousaf to sniff up on his first few days in office? It's emasculated him. I'm throwing so many metaphors out there, aren't I? But it's like neutering an animal the moment you've got him in the house. Humza Yousaf has been neutered on taking office. He's been taken to the vet and neutered. I suppose it's only a matter of time before he's taken back to the vet and put down. I do hope he makes a go of this thing, but the odds are not looking good, are they really? But then, all he has to do is look down south. I'm not speaking euphemistically, I'm speaking geographically, and he'll see much the same sort of thing going on. So this is the political this is the political whirlwind we're reaping at this moment. It's a very squalid one. There's a lot of dirt flying around in this whirlwind, in this hurricane.